Hey everyone, Big T here, and I'm back. Well, as you know, today is Easter, so happy Easter to every one of you. Today I went up in the mountains there. I took my camera with me there. I was going to do some filming out in the woods and wherever. And my camera holds them little AAA batteries, 4 of them. That's all I had, and they wasn't fully charged as I thought it was. So battery died on me. I didn't get to film much. I filmed a little bit, but not enough. So I ain't gonna add it to the vlog because I only videoed one really, and it only went halfway through. So maybe I'll get out in the woods later and do some more. I've been trying to do some other little things there. I've seen on YouTube people doing these little stop animation things. Maybe take a little something there, like a ball, say, and move it, take pictures of it. Just move it, take a picture, move, take a picture, move, take a picture, move, take a picture. Then edit it all together into a video, and do stop animation. I'm trying to do a few of them, little, play around with it. So I use my webcam. It takes pictures, and I've got a little card here I put on my desk here, and I try to think up a story in my head, to go by to make give me inspiration, to doing it. Give me something there's some theme to the animation. And I think I've done pretty good, but I'm not a pro, so I don't know how good it is. Take a look at it here and see what you think of it there. And remember, I'm not a pro at this, so no bad judgment. Maybe one of these days I can get pretty good at it. Maybe do something good, and maybe add some extra videos on here, or some stop animation stuff. Maybe add some voices, do the whole 9 yards, and but take a look at it, and just let me know what you think. Okay, just take a look. Well, what do you think? Did I do okay? I think it was okay. I mean, it could have been better. Could have been a pro done it, but like I said, I just played around with it. I might do some more of them. I'm only limited to how I can do them here, but I might try to do some little animation things. I just figured I'd play around with that to see, it's something new, something fun, something able to do. So, like I said, I've been seeing people on YouTube and other places. I've been wanting, they've been doing it on there, and I've been wanting to do cartoon animations. When I was little, I used to, in my teens, I used to like watching how they done, Disney stuff, cartoon animation at Disney, and other cartoons, and I studied on them a little bit, seen, read all I could on them. Back then, we didn't have the internet, so you had to read books. The original internet books, and I read what I could of them there, studied on what I could. So I draw up some pictures and try. You gotta draw hundreds of pictures, 100 pictures at least to get maybe almost half of a minute to a little over half a minute of animation of film. Now, what you just saw was 99, almost 100 pictures took of that little car, moving and spinning around. At the end of it there, I learned to double the speed on it there to make it look like it had a fast getaway. So I had a story in my head I made up with it. So, like somebody was chasing it there, and it was seen, I don't know, I was just making it up as I went along, but you gotta make up a story in your head before you can do something like that. So I was just playing around with it. Done a fast getaway when they run into somebody there, like, kind of like you see these car chases on movies, and that's what I had in mind. But I'll try to do some more later. Like I said, that's just something new to play with. I'll come up with something later. Well, like I said, today it's Easter, and I didn't get out and do much. I stayed home mostly, and I've been watching TV, watching some movies. Had a little something to eat earlier, but just I don't really get out and go and do too much, holiday stuff anymore. Every once in a while, you might do something, but recently, I just don't get out and do a lot of holiday and stuff. But it's cool. I mean, it's nice, to see other families get out and enjoy themselves. And this summer here, it's springtime now. It's getting good warm weather there. If I get a chance, I'm gonna try to get my fishing license. I'm gonna do some stuff I ain't done for a good while, and that is fishing. Pull my fishing poles out and, see, go and get me a few worms and go and drown a few worms, in other words, I should say. I've got spinners. That's my backup bait when I run out of live bait or any other bait. I use spinners. Fish don't know the difference, I don't think. Of course, you don't know. They might be smarter than you think. Must be, because it seems like all I ever catch is twigs. I think they just grab my line there and kind of ease it over to a stick or something there, wrap it around, and then yank on it. I don't never keep nothing I catch now. But, I just like the thrill of the catch, when you get one. I don't care if it's a minnow. A minnow or a pup, a small fish will put up just as big of a fight as a big one. You be sitting there on scene, you'd be fighting this, fighting that, and think, oh man, I got me a whale here, got me a whale up here, and pull it up there, and all you catch is Nemo. But it's a catch. Maybe this summer, or when I start going fishing, if I get a chance to go fishing, I'll do some filming, videoing. Take my camera with me, and I do a little bit of videoing. I won't video the ones that got away, just the ones, the big ones, the whales, That's the thing about filming yourself. You can make yourself look good. It also helps with boy, I had a big one there that got away from me. It's good to have pictures in the video, just in case people don't believe you. I mean, you tell a few tall tales, and people just, yeah, right, I mean, really. But anyways, like I said, I'll I'll try to take my camera with me and see what maybe I'll catch something, maybe I won't. Even if I catch a stick, I'll put it on film. At least it'll be something caught. Nothing I can eat, but at least something caught. I remember, well, I tell you a little story about when I was little. I remember going fishing with my dad. We went up the river on the bend. There's a bend in the river there, and I go down over a steep bank to get to it. I was little, and we went with the neighbor, and my dad and the neighbor there, they go down and they catch catfish, carp, and we've ate carp. Carp's pretty good if you just get that mud stream out of them. You get that mud stream out of them, you know, those little mud, because they're known, you know, known as being real nasty at time. But I mean, you can eat carp. Yeah, you can eat it. Souffle it, you know, get that little mud stream out of it, and souffle it's the best way. But you have to scale it. That's the only one of the aggravating part about it, trying to get the scales off. But we used to eat them. And anyways, him and the neighbor there, they was sitting down there fishing, so I took my pole. Well, I didn't really have a fishing pole, but the neighbor there took some line out of his and fixed me up a little jerk pole. If y'all don't know what a jerk pole is, it's a stick with string on. I mean, with the fishing line on. The original fishing poles of the old times, or rods and reels come out in the world. Anyways, I was sitting there over a little hole. There's a bunch of bluegills down in there, red eyes. So I put me a worm on the hook, held it down there. No sooner than I put it down, it caught me one. Here, now I put a piece of worm on there again. Here come another. I was catching them by the time I left there. I had about at least 20 bluegills and it's mixed bluegills and red eyes. 20 of them all together on a stringer. I mean, here's a big old pile of them. Here I go lugging it up through. I was proud. I mean, I didn't kept the real little ones, but you know, Daddy showed me, you know, size. Except it fits in your hand, and now I got a big hand. If it fits in your hand, or at least, you know, almost to the end of your fingers, then it's good fish to, if it's, you know, that kind of fish. If you can put it in the palm of your hand, if it goes up there, then it's a keeper. And I found out right away that them bluegills, they got some pretty sharp gills. I mean, pretty sharp, you know, fins on the back. My hand was poked for the holes where I grab a hold of them there and they stick me, and I learned to take my hand down. You know, after a while, it took me a few minutes there. I was probably about 7 or 8 years old. I think it was 8. But I enjoyed the dickens out of that. I go in there and I catch them, and like I said, I outdid my dad and our neighbor. Of course, they got some big fish, but you know, I got the numbers. Well, it's a bad thing about it was I had cleaned the suckers when I got them home. It wasn't too much fun after that. But that's my story about one of my memory stories, you know, doing something with my dad. Went fishing with him. We done a few fishing trips before. He used to go to a pond that's up in town, and I mean the pond's all right to go fishing in, you know, but To me, I just and this is a big pond. There's like 2 or 3 of them together, and they're big ponds. But to me, I just can't fish or something like that. This makes me think of fishing. To me, it's just like taking your fishing pole and fishing out of a fish tank, fish bowl. To me, fishing in a pond makes me feel like I'm fishing out of a fish bowl. I mean, that's just how I feel. But they got some good fish in there. They got, I think they got some catfish in there, a few carps, bluegills, red eyes. It's been stocked pretty good, and they mate and mate. It's got some. I think there might be some bass in there. I ain't sure on that, but I'm pretty sure there's some bass in there. And like I say, it's not a tiny pond. It's a pretty good sized pond, but I don't mind going and fish and release, but I don't want to keep nothing. Anytime I go fishing, I never keep nothing, because I'm the one that got to clean it. So I just like the thrill of throwing your bait out in the water, sitting there, getting the hit, reeling it up there, pulling in whatever's on the other end. Like I say, even if it's a stick, it's a fight to pull it in. Them sticks can really pub a fight sometimes. But anyway, that's what I like about springtime. To go get out and go and do some fishing. Like I said, I ain't done it for a little while, but hopefully this summer, this spring, I can maybe get out and do some. I don't know if I'll just have to wait and see. Get my poles out, grease them up, get them ready. Go dig me some worms up. I'd rather go dig my own worms. Just every once in a while, I'll maybe buy a dozen or something there, but I'd rather go and dig them up myself. Save money that way. You get out here on a good rainy day, or even at night time when dew drops. You can take your flashlight out there and look all around. You'll see them there, and then have to go pull them out. The only bad thing about there, you can get them old big ones there, and you go pull them out there, and they're you make them about half the size what they started out, because they break in two. But I'll keep them. But anyways, that's my story, and for today, anyways. I just thought I'd do the little animation thing at the beginning, just to maybe I'll do some more stuff. Just make up some videos just on animation. I thought I'd done okay, play around with it. But anyways, I'll make this one short, and at least, like I said, at least you got one little story out of it at the end of it. I figured I'd think of one to put in this vlog anyway. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Have a great one, a better one tomorrow, and I'm gone. Later.